Novak, welcome back. It's been a while since we saw you here at Queen's. Can you talk about some of the memories from playing on this court, but also this time of the season and playing on the grass?
Yeah, it's been 8 years, but I always had a wonderful time being part of this tournament. Played finals in '08 and won my first and only doubles title in 2010. So it's great to be back because this tournament is really special. Grass used to be a very common surface, especially having 3 out of 4 Grand Slams played on it. Just a couple of decades ago now, it's very short season, about a month. So I'm really glad that I'm gonna get to play Queen's and then, of course, Wimbledon if everything goes fine.
Transition seems to be one of the buzzwords this weekend. Can you talk a little bit about how you find that these days?
Yes.
I guess it gets easier with experience, and how the body reacted to the clay court season.
Well, it's always a challenge, coming from several months playing on the slowest surface in our sport. Clay courts are quite different from grass courts, which is the fastest surface in our sport. They're both slippery, so probably that's the only thing they have in common. But clay, the ball bounces very, very, very high, and it's just a completely different style of the game. So that's why it's great that we have extended the grass court season for a week, where it allows the players that go far in Roland Garros to be able to have some days of practice on the grass and play some practice sets and get comfortable, especially with the movement. I think that's probably the biggest challenge that you can have.
Post Paris, did you sort of allow yourself, after the dust had settled, to assess your tennis in terms of that first match in Monte Carlo, all the time you spent on the practice courts, and the kind of tennis you were producing in Rome and Paris? Well,
I mean, if I see things from a obviously larger perspective and not just from perspective of seeing only the last match in Paris, I think it's more positive, and seeing that my game is getting better and each tournament as I was progressing. So that's a good thing. But obviously after quarterfinals, I was just disappointed because I felt like it was a great opportunity to get at least a step further and to have a shot at to play in finals. But it is what it is. Marco Cecchinato played a wonderful match and deserved to win. And for me, it was time to really just relax, and went for a hiking trip with my wife, which was wonderful, and just recharge the batteries and come back. And right now, I'm motivated, back again to play my best on grass.
And just lastly, a word on Andy. It's a crazy draw in some ways in terms of the seeds, but some of the guys who are unseeded as well. And it's nice to see Andy's name back in the draw. Someone who you've sort of grown up with in some way.
Yes, we've known each other since we were 11 and played many great matches and shared the biggest stages of the tennis world together. But we've always had a great relationship, very respectful towards each other, and he has a great team. He has a great working ethics. He's a great guy. He deserves to be back. It's been a year for him. It's a long time. I mean, for me, it's been 7-8 months, and I know how tough that is. So I feel for him. And going through that major injury, and I know how big of a challenge it is to deal with this on a daily basis, knowing that you can't do what you do best, and not able to do what you love because your body doesn't allow you. But I'm sure that he's gonna learn from it. He's gonna draw energy and strength from playing at home. The packed house is waiting for him, and he deserves it. And hopefully he can be healthy.